There was a recent report from the Global Health Security Index that placed the United States number one in some ways in terms of biomedical and other things advances, but rated it very, very low in terms of confidence in the government, which is so critical to public health. What do you make of that, and what do you think we can do about it?
That's very troubling, and I'm not too surprised. I mean, look around us at everything you see, particularly in social media or just in interactions with family and friends. We have in this country fallen into this divisive kind of set of tribal attitudes. And much of that does seem to reflect, in some of those tribes at least, deep distrust of the government, oftentimes whipped up by conspiracies that have no basis in fact, but spread like wildfire through social media. Yeah, we're in trouble, I think, as a society. We seem to have lost, in many ways, our anchor to truth and to sizing up a claim by whether there's any evidence behind it. And instead, it sort of depends on which tribe we're in, which information we hear, and which information we internalize. And oftentimes that information isn't right. And certainly for me as a scientist, this is deeply troubling. And you've seen it play out, of course, in the way in which, with life saving vaccines, probably some of the best vaccines that have ever been created by mankind and were created in record time, there are 50 million people who are saying no thanks, or maybe just no, because they believe that these are not going to be good for them. And much of that based upon false information. And yes, since NIH is part of the government, I'm sure distrust of government spills over onto us.